Hey friends, today we have an interview with Shellie Schmals about the upcoming show Thanksgiving Burlesque at the Star Bar on November 17th. Get your tickets now. It's going to be a hot show. Check it out.
Special and kind of unique about it. I have the benefit of my fiance's band.
Wow, just a totally live.
Yeah, so it really makes for like a very exciting show.
Oh, that's cool. So it's going to be really live all over.
Oh yeah, live on stage and everywhere. And what's wonderful too is that the venue Star Bar is an Atlanta icon, and they've just been so wonderful and generous with us. And Angie's band has played there for a very long time, and
Awesome.
we're just really welcoming about opening up themselves to a burlesque show and just being so supportive. And they're all guys are amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, how did you?
Amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, how did you come up with this 50s and 60s theme? You're going back to old school. Are you playing any rockabilly, old rock and roll stuff?
Yeah, Angie's band has a very big repertoire of the 50s and 60s. And for me, that's what I remember from growing up. My dad used to play records every Saturday morning. I was like this, little 8-year-old girl, like twisting to Chuck Berry and, dancing along to the Beatles and just, and that's really where my heart is the 50s and 60s. So that's, and then that was another thing that I noticed within Atlanta Burlesque. There was a kind of a void for that genre too. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there for the world.
Why is there such an active burlesque scene in Atlanta? In the last 3 weeks, I've already seen 3 shows. What makes this such a welcoming community for that type of art form? And what is burlesque?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Why is Atlanta such a welcoming community for burlesque? And what exactly is burlesque?
Well, I guess I'll answer the second one first, which kind of helps feed into why Atlanta is so welcoming to it. I think, to me, what I see for the history of burlesque is that it's derived from humor, and it's derived from culture, and it's derived from parody, and because it's got this long history in vaudeville and just throughout a trajectory of artistic forms, Atlanta is very welcoming to that because Atlanta is a very artistic community. I think that Atlanta, it supports and thrives on its independent artists, and burlesque in all of its forms is an independent art. I mean, we've got many troupes, but there's also many independent performers that travel around the country and internationally performing. So I think that Atlanta is welcoming because burlesque can also kind of morph itself into so many different things.
Now, someone asked here, how can someone get involved with burlesque and become part of the burlesque dancer?
I think that there's multiple avenues. The Atlanta Burlesque School is definitely, if you want to be formally trained and get some history on it, I think that there's a lot of people who are self-trained with burlesque and come from a dancer perspective. I come from a background of improv comedy, and that's also one of the things that got me into burlesque. And being an MC was I appreciated kind of the creation of a character. And bringing that to life on stage. I think that, if you are interested in burlesque, find an avenue and just start doing it. I think that there's some opportunities for getting on stage. There's a monthly meeting at the Atlanta Burlesque Society that Tallulah Love runs. It's a great avenue for new performers who just want to get stage time. And just start, I think you just kind of need to hustle a little bit to find those avenues, especially if you haven't been too engrossed in the community, but I do think they exist.
Now, how can we get tickets to your show? How can we find out more information about your about your troupe?
So you can go online to Facebook and look for Roxie Rox, and that's Roxie, Roz. And we have a Facebook event up, as well as there's a ticket link on the website. And you can hashtag Roxie Roz on Instagram and find us as well, and also through Twitter.
So you have the live music. How many performances are you going to have that night?
So we will have, so the five guys. It's a pyramid, and it's keyboards and vocals and guitar and drums. So there'll definitely be the five guys on stage. And then our dancers, we're so excited about our dancers. We've got Sadie Hawkins and Marilyn Chen are our guest performers for the evening. Wow. And then we have our troupe, which is Luna Lynx and Kitty Capone. And then my partner in crime isn't able to make it that night, Jen Thrasher, who's our Age Kitten and Songbird, but we're so excited that Andy Monroe is stepping into that role for the evening. And I've known Andy for years, and she is just, a sparkle queen, and so is everybody. I mean, this is a fantastic show, and it's really, it's going to be extremely entertaining.
Well, I love the title of your show, Thanksgiving Burlesque. It gets us ready for the season.
I just tell it what it is.
Exactly. The last time before the other day, it was Halloween, and the Halloween section was smaller than the Christmas section. So Christmas is slowly creeping upon us. So why should someone check out your show? What makes your group special?
I think that we're all unique performers, and we all bring something special to the stage. And I think that, that alone people should be wanting to check it out. I think that we offer something to the burlesque scene that's a little bit more raw, that's a little bit more rock and roll, and that it's something that, you just don't get to see at every different show. So that's what I think is unique about us, and something special we can bring to the community on our own.
So someone asked here, one more time, where can they find you on social media or find your to get more information about your troupe?
Oh, sure. So you can find us on Facebook under Roxie Rox. You can find us on Instagram under Roxie Rox, as well as you can find me on social media as well as Shellie Schmals on Twitter and Facebook, and then on Instagram I'm Fawn Schmals, and I'm always posting things about the troupe and fun stuff.
All right. Well, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Check it out. Coming up at the Star Bar. Thanksgiving Burlesque.
Everybody give us hearts.
All right. Your tickets for Thanksgiving Burlesque at the Star Bar, November 17th, 2015, online. See you there.